today it is a gorgeous day in North Texas. If you're new, welcome. My name is Kay and this is Hey Kay Budgets. We've got some beautiful weather outside. It's sunny and bright and the birds are singing. The wind isn't too powerful. It just seems like a great day to go somewhere and have a picnic. If the weather's nice tomorrow, maybe that's what I plan to do with Justin and Maribel. But you guys, today is reallocation video day. I'm so excited for this. This is a complete mystery to me. So if you are new to cash budgeting, what I do here on my channel is I save all my money all month long with different savings challenges, and then I put them in this bag. So when the end of the month comes around, I get to get into this bag, count it all up, see what I have saved, and it is such an exciting time of the month for me. I get to see what money I'm saving, and this month's theme was my birthday. So April was my birthday month, so everything that mostly went into this bag is gonna fund a birthday trip that I have spent already money on for the end of this month, which is May. So as soon as school lets out, Justin and I are gonna go stay and disconnect into some tree houses with very little technology, and I'm super excited for that trip. It's just a quick road trip that we're doing for a few days because our Christmas trip got just canceled really. So I'm excited to jump in here, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, friends, the bag is empty. I'm gonna go ahead and start counting up what I have in here, and then let's see what's going where. Oh my gosh, friends. Okay, so when I was going through all these minis and challenges, I realized that I budgeted for a 5-week month in April, and that's important to note because I completed some March challenges at the first week of April, and then I have my April challenges. So I have March Savings with Friends challenges and March Madness minis, and then my Q1 challenges that I was playing with also got completed this month. So super exciting video. I can't wait to see what this amount saves. And I think what I'll do is kind of go through here. I wrote what I needed to write down for my weight loss box, my spring box, and my Easter box that I completed. And then I'm gonna write in my minis total and then my savings with friends total. So let me go ahead and do that now. Oh, and these challenges are just ones that I wanted to showcase one last time because I love to just see them at the end of every month, the different challenges I saved in my different binders. And these are the challenges I completed for my 1 year ahead spooky binder. So I love my 1 year ahead spooky binder, and I just love seeing these challenges one last time. And then I also was able to add $258 towards my medical debt repayment, and these are the challenges I completed for April towards that medical debt. And I just loved playing with these savings challenges this month. So thank you everyone for your support, and those challenges were just so helpful. So let me go ahead and get started counting for the savings with friends, the minis, and the box challenges. Okay, friends, we're doing something a little different this month. Most of what I saved today needs to go and pay my birthday trip. So I totaled up how much my expenses were already for the birthday trip, and it was $1,099. I had previously saved in the months of like February and March, 187. So what we're gonna do is figure out how much we need to save for that birthday trip, and if we have any left over, that's when we'll go ahead and stuff our sinking funds. But I want to go ahead and fully cash flow the trip costs before I go and put any money into savings or sinking funds. So I went ahead and added up the weight loss box, the spring box, and the Easter box to see how much that total was, and that was $486, and that is all in prop money, and that is all going towards hopefully my high yield savings account so that I can earn some interest in this money and save it towards my $10,000 savings goal, as well as the next goal that I have to save and fully cash flow my weight loss medication. So we have $486 in prop bills. Let me go ahead and add up these two numbers to see what we have here in cash today. So we have $704 for the Savings with Friends challenges, plus $343 for the minis, and that total, wow, that total is, it's hard to write this in here, but that total is $1,047. So it looks like we might be able to reallocate some money into sinking funds this month. My total savings for April was $1,533. That is amazing. So let's see what how much of our April savings needs to go into the birthday trip. So the birthday trip was $1,099 minus what we previously saved, which was $187 minus, so that's $912 that we need to put in towards the birthday trip. So let's go ahead and take that out and see what we have left. So let's see, we've got 100, 200, okay, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900. Awesome. So 910, 11, and 12. Yay! So you guys, that is all coming out to pay, fully fund, and fully cash flow the birthday trip at the end of March. I'm so happy that there's leftovers in here. This is so exciting. So let me go ahead and paper clip this and make sure it gets back in the bank because I need to pay that credit card bill. So that's what's going back to the bank, 912. All right, so this should all be zero. So let me make sure 912 plus 187 equals 1,099. So the birthday trip was fully funded. Yay, fully funded. Yay, that is awesome. All right, so if that's the case, we need to go ahead and let's see. Let's just count here what we have, and then we'll know what we get to reallocate, okay? So let me go ahead and clean all this up, and then we'll get out my binders. Okay, friends, I am ready. Let's go ahead and give this money a quick count and see what we have to contribute to our sinking funds today. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 115. Wow. And let me go ahead and just count this quietly. Wow, you guys, that was 50 in ones. That is so exciting. So we have $235 here to reallocate. I am so thrilled that I even have this money to put into sinking funds. So this was a really great month. I was a bit stretched with the 5-week budgeting. So I have my budget here with me that I did at the beginning of the month. And what I like to do is put the completed challenge number here. I haven't finished all this yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish this today so that I can get my closeout done tomorrow. So I have what in my income, I have, my W-2, my side income, and any rollover from the previous month, and then completed savings challenges. So what I like to do is balance the money that I'm putting into my sinking funds also with the money that's going back into the budget to fund the sinking funds. So I am ready, I think, to go ahead and put the completed savings challenge number in here for actual. If it wasn't for this budget worksheet, I would be lost, you guys. So I went ahead and took out the money that I saved in my different boxes because they are already coming out electronically. So I took that money from this total, and that now means that the completed savings challenge total is $1,047 because that money is already being allocated and saved over here. So really all this was an exercise in getting those challenges counted up and completed just to see what the monthly savings total was, but it doesn't really take into account what was actually saved since I am moving money electronically for my savings part in my budget. So with that being said, I put in $1,047 into my completed savings challenge for my actual income, and then I went ahead and put the $315 from my spring box in here for actual, and then the Easter savings box was an actual of 93, so that's been accounted for. And then the weight loss box, I've already got 250 in here because that's what I'm actually putting into the binder. We just happened to complete one of the sections this month. I hope that all makes sense, but so that's really cool. $1,047 for completed challenges, and so the actual cash now was the $912 that's going back to the bank for the birthday fund, and then the $235. So that should be 235 plus 912 equals 1147. So there's like $100 discrepancy. Oh, probably because an extra 100 I'm allocating into the box already. So no worries, 147 is what we have. We've got 235 now on the calculator for the sinking funds. So some of the sinking funds that did not get any love this month was car care, home care, deductibles, happy hour, Schmoopy, Costco, wellness, and clothing. Since reallocations can be anything you want, you can reallocate this money knowing, like what I just did, which was seeing which envelopes didn't get any love, or you can think about your month ahead and prioritize some of the expenses that you're going to have in the next month in May. And for me, my May project, I have a home project that's coming up that's going to be $5,000, and so I feel like my home needs some money, my home care and my home MRO, and I might end up depleting both these envelopes this month for May for that special project. So I think what I'd like to do is go ahead and put $100 more in home maintenance, repair, and operations, so plus 100. All right, so minus 100, and then that means we have $135. So I'm going to think about each category. Clothing I don't think needs anything. I could probably put some stuff into wellness. Let's see, personal, I put $100 earlier for giveaway shipping. Schmoopy didn't get anything this month, and neither did happy hour. Deductibles, that I'm saving for in my 1 year ahead binder, so that one's kind of being taken care of already. And then we've got home care and car care. I really think I ought to put money in car care because I did do some spending this month for car care. So let me go ahead and put $50 in car care, minus 50. I had to get a new air filter for the cabin and air filter for the engine, so I bought those on Amazon and replaced those myself. Because I do like to do my car care with the registration and the oil changes, and I like to change those filters and rotate tires like every 6 months. So that can get pretty pricey. So I think I'll put $50 in car care. So that leaves us $85. Let's go ahead and just jump into my 2 sinking fund binders, and let's just kind of take a stock of where my envelopes are. And then the third option that you can do for reallocation is to do randomized savings. And I thought that that's what I wanted to do. And I got this cute little randomized savings thing from my friend Becca over at Becca Budget 777. And this is her cute little ink blot randomizer. But you guys, these reminded me so much of the little soot sprites that are in the Ghibli films, Studio Ghibli, the My Neighbor Totoro. So these look like little soot sprites, and I just adored them. So I got this as a digital savings randomizer thing from Becca on her shop, and I just thought these were so adorable, and they go from 1 all the way to 30. And so I've kind of like mixed these up, and I'm kind of curious maybe if we just put 6 challenges in my new randomizer, or 6 envelopes in my new randomizer, 6 categories, and then let's just see what we're doing with these last $85. So let me go ahead and get situated again. All right, friends, I got my binders. Let's go ahead and head into my home MRO, which is in my long-term priority binder. And let's go into a home MRO, which stands for maintenance, repair, and operations. Here it is. And this is a new envelope in my long-term sinking funds. And I'm really happy about having an extra home category. So I have home care that I use for like things that I want to decorate with, or like, hold on, I'm getting a call, spam. Oh, I get so many spam calls every day. But like things that I need for my home. So like water filters, air filters, things like that. It ought to really come out of there. Yeah, I did. I put my water filter here. Oh, this was a ceiling fan. So yeah, things like that, the things that go into maintaining your home, but that aren't, you know, maintenance and operation kind of stuff. So I love having this 2 different categories. Home MRO, I'm gonna stuff another 100. So let's just go ahead and put, ooh, there's a lot of cash in here. I think we need to do a prop swap at some point. So 5, 10, and 15. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. All right. So 100 going in here. And I definitely feel we need a prop swap, since we did do a lot of stuffing for quarter 1. I think every quarter I should probably do a prop swap. So that's $100 going into home MRO. All right, so that's taken care of. So the next one was, what did I say? Car care. Yeah, car care. So let's go stick $50 into car care. Where is car care? Here it is. All right. So let's see what we've got in here. Oh, another one. Crazy. Oh, the spam is so bad. I'm now getting spam texts like crazy too. So car care is getting 50. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay. I unstuffed it some money for my car registration. So we have 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. 180. So I'm happy about that. I'll have to do some reconciling in this envelope. Let's go ahead and do 6 categories that we have left. And I hope this all works out. This is all a mystery to me most months, and I've been thinking lately about how I can make my budgeting simpler, you know, and kind of maybe, you know, pick out just a handful of sinking funds every month to focus on. And, you know, that way I'm not like so spread thin. I don't know. I've been watching some videos now with people's different budgetings and different reallocations, just to kind of see what they're doing and trying to get some ideas. So let's do number 1. Let's do home care. Okay. And then for number 2, let's skip deductibles. Let's do happy hour. All right, number 3 is Schmoopy, which is Justin's envelope. Number 4 is Costco. Number 5 is Wellness. And then clothing is number 6. All right, so let's go ahead and pull out my 12-sided dice. And let's see, my 12-sided dice is over here in my little cute tray that Laura at LV Budgets gave me. And let's go ahead and get, let's see, let's do it this way. Let's go ahead and get numbers 1 through 6 out of here from these cute little sprites. And they can be my 6 categories. So here's 5, here's 6, here's 4, 2, 1, 3. All right, that's my 6 categories. Okay, so we'll use these. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's what we'll do, you guys. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to put this up here. So we should have $85. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35 plus 50. So that is 85. So let me go ahead and just roll my 12-sided dice, and let's go ahead and see what each envelope's getting. So number 1 is getting $6. So 5 and 6, okay. Number 2 is getting $11. Wow, okay. Number 3 is getting $6. Okay, there we go. Number 4 is getting $3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, number 5 is getting $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Number 6 is gonna get $7. So 5, 6, and 7. All right, let's keep going. Let's go back to number 1. Number 1's gonna get $3. 1, 2, and 3. Number 2 is going to get $5. That was easy. Number 3 is going to get $7. That's the last 5. 5, 6, 7. Number 4 is going to get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there we go. Number 5 is going to get $1. Okay. Number 6 is going to get $6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that was number 6, right? Yeah, number 6. Okay, so back up to number 1. We're gonna get $5 in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Number 2 is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Number 3 is getting 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that leaves us $2 that we'll just go ahead and put on. I think wellness didn't get much, so I think wellness was number 5, so I'll put it on number 5. All right, guys, let me go ahead and clean up and let's get my envelopes stuffed. All right, friends, I'm ready. So let's do home care first. So home care is in my long-term binder, and that was number 1. So let's see what we saved in our number 1 category. We saved $5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 in number 1. So let me go ahead and put 14 here. And home care is right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my trackers later. I'm just gonna stuff the money in here to try and wrap up this video because I'm afraid it might be getting too long. So I think that was the last one in my long-term binder. So let's go ahead and do my short-term binder. All right, so number 2 was happy hour. So for number 2, we saved, woohoo, looks like we saved a bunch. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, $22. $22 going into happy hour. So I'm gonna do happy hour, 22. Yay! All right, so happy hour, another 22. I'm gonna just stuff it here in the back. I'll probably need to do a cash condensing soon. All right, Schmoopy was category number 3. So let's see what we saved for Schmoops. All right, we got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. 21 going into Schmoopy. All right, next up is Costco for section number 4. And Costco got all ones. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8 in Costco. Awesome. Wellness is next. And let's see what wellness got. Wellness got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Love it. And then clothing was our last category, and it got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $13 in clothing. And you guys, that is a wrap. I had a really fun time using this cute little allocation randomizer. I love that. This video, I hope, isn't too long, but if you stuck around this long, don't forget to leave me an avocado in your comments. And I just had great fun with this cute little randomizer. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was fun. So let's see, I need to get my budget figured out now, finish all of these actual totals, and go ahead and do my closeout. I gotta go through my expenses, and that is another thing I wanna work on, is getting my expenses simplified somehow. I feel like I'm all over the place and I don't have enough time to spend on my budget weekly, so I think looking at my budget monthly when I do my budgeting video, and then also looking at maybe doing my expenses monthly as well, so kind of just not having to keep up with the IOUs, but maybe do it all at once. But it does kind of leave quite a bit to do, you know, with the IOUs. The closeouts are so fun though with the IOUs. I don't know, let me know, you guys, if the IOUs are something you enjoy seeing. If you're new to my channel, I use IOUs for my expenses and I put them in my different envelopes, and so at the end of the month I do my reconciling with my IOUs. It worked really well for me for a really long time, but now I feel like I'm, you know, just kind of losing track of the budget really, and doing these things you know, weekly, whatever, it's just getting harder. So I don't know, I need a simplified version of my budget expenses. If you got any good ideas, please share them in the comments. I'd love to know how you're doing your expenses, and if you're having to do it weekly or daily or monthly or however you do it, or if you don't even do your expenses. I don't know how you do it. But I would love to hear how it's working out for you, or if you're trying to find new ways to simplify your budget as well. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up on your way out, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to see you guys again for my June budget with me and my April closeout. So I hope to see you guys then. Bye for now.